the first time they played Mount Union, and Mount came out on top. They won by 7 at Wilmington earlier in the year, but they only had 6 assists in the entire game and 16 turnovers. So despite that win, I mean, you could see it was close. It was a single-digit win, and a lot of it came from those turnovers in the second half.
Ben going there, getting the first points of the game for the Quakers. It's 2-0 Quakers here with 17:30 to go in the first half. But a nice dish there inside, bounce pass from Chance into Caleb Larich. And the senior getting the first points of the game for the Purple Raiders here on Senior Day. And there's 2 for Gabe Green going inside. Quakers back up to a 4-2 lead. Kevin Moore going the other way, getting trapped, but finds Collier on the other side of the floor. Collier inside, throws that one in to tie us back up at 4. As here's Hamilton going the other way quickly, and then floating that one in the lane, stopping right on a dime. Hamilton brings it up the floor, drives in the lane, but then kicks it back out to Chance. Chance now swings over to Caleb at the elbow. Caleb into the corner for Hamilton, who knocks down the corner 3. Raiders take their first lead of the game, 9-8. And there, a steal for Chance. Going the other way. Now dishes it off to Kevin Moore for the easy layup. Yeah, it seems like it really hasn't so far for Hamilton. He's been able to take care of it pretty well. As here, Chance gonna line up for the long 2, and he knocks it down. That's his first points of the ball game. Raiders up 13-8.
But both teams right now are getting the shots that they kind of want. I think Mount needs to tighten up the defense just a little bit, start forcing some bad ones.
Isaiah Cathy with a nice move in the lane, pumps, gets Caleb Larch a jump, and then drives right in over him. Here's Golan with it for the Quakers. He's got 4 points already in this one. A nice pass inside to Miles, who initially has trouble bringing the ball in, but then brings it in and scores the 2 on the layup.
Not the end result that you want. It kind of shows, I think this might be a coaching thing that goes on at Wilmington. Micah Mills is a really good coach, but even he with the patience to jump stop off 2 feet, step through with one as Dunbar knocks down a smooth elbow jumper. But it seems like it's they're a really patient team.
Raiders up 18-15 here, 11-15 to go in the first half, and there is another good shot from Kevin Hamilton. He's up to 7 already in this ball game as he rises up for the elbow jumper coming off the screen. Here's Taylor gonna try to drive here on Farley, spins over to his left, now dishes it off inside to Farrington. Farrington trying to carve out space for himself. He's able to, and he gets the and 1. First 2 points of the game for Farrington, and a foul called on the Quakers.
There's that shot again we were talking about last game where he's behind the backboard on the court and he jumps into his guy backwards and is able to finish. And why it's so effective is because it's almost always a foul. Because unless the guy completely gets out of his way, there is an insane amount of contact that the ref almost has to call. But he's really good at making the shot too.
But the offensive board, now it's back out. Here's Golan trying to drive on Vaden. Golan trying to back him down. Golan gets the pump and able to put it up over Vaden for the 2.
And there you see it again. Quick dribble to the middle of the paint, shows that ball. He knows Vaden wants to block it. Vaden just gets off his feet a little bit, and he's able to step through and finish on the left block. Even though the Cathy brothers are a little outsized down there.
Wow, there's a 3 from Elijah Cathy to give the Quakers a 27-25 lead here. But we get a rare overturn there. As here, Hamilton gonna line up a 3, and he knocks it down, giving the Purple Raiders the lead right back. Their first made field goal in nearly 5 minutes. Hamilton, who has 12 points already in this ball game. He's 4 of 5 from the field. And a nice dish inside to Caleb Larich for a 2. And we are gonna get a timeout from Wilmington as the Purple Raiders, after the overturned call, take a 5-0 run to take a 5-point lead by the Quakers here. Going the other way. Here's Farley, crossover into the lane. Now defended by Moore. A nice dish over to the cutting Green, but Green is blocked on the inside there, and the ball's back with the Raiders on the other end. Here's Hamilton, now inside. Farrington kicks it back out, up top. Hamilton, 3 is good. His 3rd of the game. He's got 15, and the Raiders are back up by 8. Farley, just 2 points so far in this game. Kicks it out. Miles drives and then kicks. A 3 here from Elijah Cathy, his 3rd of the game. He's got 9 points, and it's a 3-point ball game now. Here's Farley, defended by Hamilton. Farley drives in and gets to the rack for 2. 3.3 seconds to go in the first half. Hamilton just going to throw it up full court, and it is not going to get there. Going to go off of one of the baskets that is pulled up, but it is going to be a 38-37 Raider lead at the end of this first half. Isaiah Cathy taking the elbow jumper, not going to go for the Quakers, but on the other end, the Purple Raiders, Farrington. What a nice move on the inside there, getting a layup for the Purple Raiders.
Even if they're difficult, they're just going to be shooting a higher percentage. How hot are they?
Oh, there's another for Isaiah Cathy. He's got 12, and Wilmington has a 3-point lead here. Hamilton on the right side, getting a screen from Larich, trying to do the pick and roll. Hamilton taking it in himself, trying to go up with it. Can't, kicks it out. Farrington, the three to tie this game back up at 43 apiece.
Farrington really looking like a true point guard out here.
Yeah. Now here's Hamilton, getting a screen from Larich. Hamilton driving into the lane, fakes,
Nice move.
goes over to his right, and that's 2 for Hamilton. He's got 17 so far in this game as he ties it back up at 45. Can't get it to go off the glass, and now here's the Quakers trying to go the other way quickly. A nice touch pass. Isaiah Cathy back over to his teammate, and that's 2 points for DeBrose. Quakers back in the lead, 47-45. Here's Isaiah Cathy with it, defended by Taylor. Cathy spinning to his left, spinning back to his right, but he's blocked by Vaden.
What?
Block again by Vaden.
What?
But now Golan able to put it in for 2, keeps getting the offensive board.
But this is good. Mount clearly drew something up in the timeout. That's
Here's
exactly what you need
Farrington.
right there.
Gets the 2 on the inside. Nice spin move to lay it in for 2. This Wilmington defense has made the Purple Raiders very uncomfortable. Farrington inside, and 1 for the big man, just what the Raiders needed. 13 now for Farrington, and he's going to go back to the free throw line for an extra free throw.
Main one is wearing number 4 right now for Mount Union.
Farrington looking like he wants it right now. He's going to come up for a screen now, give it to Hamilton. Hamilton taking a floater from the free throw line. That's going to go, and we got it back to a 3-point game after the Quakers were up 8 just a moment ago. Here's Farley. Got Farrington on him. Farrington trying to stay in front. Farley, what a shot there. Great move. Got Farrington on the crossover, and then the 3, firing his guys up. Always right in the game with them, and really fun to watch as Farrington with yet another and 1. 16 now for him. Free throw coming up, and he is fired up. He does not want to go down. He wants this win. That's the 4th foul on King with a big steal for the Raiders. Chance can't get it off the glass, but an offensive board in the putback for Elijah Farrington. 19 now, 1-point ball game. Kevin Moore, shot clock winding down, 5 seconds. Kevin Moore drives in, gets it stolen away from him by Elijah Cathy. Here's Farley going the other way quickly and gets it off the glass. 7-point Quaker lead now. Farrington spins it back to his right, gets met by 2, outside to Hamilton, inside, and that's 2 and 1 again for Farrington.
Look at that.
3rd and 1 of the game. Larich is fired up.
Clearly something that Jeff told him before going into this play. That was an awesome moment between a player and a coach. I have a feeling that that right there is the reason Mansfield coaches. If they're able to pull that off a couple more times, man, that was special.
I love this sport, John. That doesn't get any better.
That was so funny because it was like unmistakably a shot. And he still tried to dunk it.
Here's Farrington inside, off the glass and out, but he gets his own board again. Here's Larich going inside, right hand, it's good. 2-point ball game, Larich points to the crowd. Raiders down by 2, 4.5 to go. Here's Farley, gonna get a screen from Golan. Elijah Cathy, stolen away by Larich. That was about as easy of a steal as you could get. Larich just ran over and grabbed it. Now here's Chance on the other end, directing traffic. Farrington wants it again. He's gonna get it here in the post. Farrington makes a move. Purple Raiders tie the game. 4 minutes left, we got a Wilmington timeout, and Mount Union is fired up. Look at Mike Gregg down there, man.
I haven't seen this place rocking like this in a long time. Oh, yeah, that might be true.
Yeah, loose ball foul, so no free throws, but the Purple Raiders still with the ball. Here's Farrington. Nice bounce pass inside. Larich gives the Purple Raiders the lead.
He's got 13. What a game he's having.
Driving, kicks it out to Hamilton. 10 on the shot clock here for the Raiders. Hamilton drives, Hamilton gets blocked from behind there. But the steal for Chance as the outlet pass is not going to make its way to Isaiah Cathy. The ball back with the Purple Raiders. Great defense on there by Chance Cassanizer. Hamilton fouled as he's driving in, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Rebounded by Farrington. Farrington going to take it up the court himself, and he might be able to go coast to coast. And he does! Farrington slams it coast to coast. And a steal for Taylor. You will not see a better play all season than that. Isaiah Cathy defended by Hamilton. Isaiah Cathy looking for a pass. Gets it to Farley. Farley for 3. It's good. Minute 15 and counting left in this game. Hamilton looking for the pass. Gets it stolen away. Golan up court to Farley. Farley gets that layup to fall off the glass, and we've got it back to a 2-point ball game here. Raiders still with the lead. A minute now remaining.
Unbelievable shot by Farley, honestly, with the left hand over Taylor in front of the rim.
Farrington in the post yet again. 26 already. What can he do here? Farrington trying to pass it over to Lawrence, but gets it stolen away. Quakers
They got to get back.
can tie or take the lead here, and that's going to be an easy 2 in a tie game. Gabe Green ties it up, and it's 76-76. Here's it with Taylor, back with Weekly. Weekly inside, Farrington in the post, gets the double, kicks it back out to Chance. Shot clock at 5. Chance driving, Chance goes up, can't get it. Loose ball brought in by the Quakers, and we're gonna have a travel on the Quakers.
You got Chance telling Weekly to be ready to spot up. You can see Farley's playing pretty
you
far
gotta
off
have those
him.
guys both on that opposite corner to be able to ready to catch and shoot. You got McGirt here on. Here's Hamilton.
7 seconds left.
It's at 5. Hamilton going to his left. Hamilton driving in. Hamilton!
Oh my God, I
The
thought he
tip-in
made it.
attempt from Farrington is not going to go, and we are going to go to overtime. Farley gets by him into the lane, gets the right-handed lay.
I want to definitely keep Hamilton on him as much as possible.
Here's Collier now over to Hamilton. Hamilton a 3. Not going to go. Offensive board for Farrington. Can't keep hold of it, but he's fouled underneath the basket. And with the Purple Raiders already in the double bonus, Farrington going to go to the line for 2, and that is Golan's 5th foul, and he's going to be out of this ball game. Here's Chance. Going to get a screen here from Lawrence. Green on Chance, keeping tight with him. Chance gets fouled as he goes up there. Going to be 2 free throws coming up for the sophomore guard. That foul going to be on Green. That's going to be his first. Raiders with the basketball here. Hamilton getting a screen from Lawrence. Hamilton drives in, passes it over to Farrington. Farrington at the free throw line, kicks it over to Chance. 12 on the shot clock here. Chance driving in. Chance gets blocked.
Wow.
But Kevin Moore gets it right back for the Raiders, goes up, and he's fouled. Kevin Moore going to go to the free throw line. Farley over to Isaiah Cathy. He's defended by Caleb Larch. Now Farrington going to switch on to him. Isaiah Cathy trying to make his way into the lane. Throws one up, not going to go. Ball tipped out. DeBrose getting the offensive board for the Quakers. Now here's Miles on the other end. Free throw line jumper is good. We're tied back up at 87, 40.3 to go.
The way this team keeps its composure is honestly incredible. To keep that possession. Oh, we don't have a timeout.
We don't have a timeout. That's going to be a technical there on Hamilton.
Oh, no.
They're going to call a push. They called a push.
Oh, my. Oh.
They called a push on Miles.
Oh, my.
And that is about as lucky of a break as you can get if you're the Purple Raiders. Hamilton was ready to signal for a timeout.
This is what I'm talking about.
When the Purple Raiders didn't have any, but Miles gets called for the push, pushing him out of bounds. And the Raiders now are going to the free throw line instead of the Quakers going to the free throw line for some technicals.
Yeah, that. Again, like, what is that foul call? It's like every touch now is sending them to the free throw line.
Hamilton knocks down the first. Raiders up by 1.
Holy, he pointed right at the ref and said timeout. And then when he realized he didn't have it, he just put his hand over his mouth.
Jeez, man. Hamilton knocking down them both. He wanted a foul there, but not going to be given. Here's Farley now. He's got Larich on him. Farley, 15 on the shot clock here. 22 to go in the game. Farley, crossover to his right. Passes it off to King. King can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Farrington. They're going to have to foul him, and they do. Farrington going to go to the line. Larich is fired up on the other end. The Raiders up by 2. Got a chance at some free throws. Free throw short.
Okay, this is what he does.
Here's Farley.
Got to press up.
Farley to his right, rising up for 3. It's short. Offensive board, DeBrose for 3. It's not good. Raiders are gonna win an overtime dub for the Purple Raiders, the number 9 team in the country, 22-2.